I'm gonna apologise now. I'm eating because I'm like really hungry for some reason. But anyway, hey guys, it's Spiritblade here, and today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a video for you guys. So today, you might be able to tell, I had my hair cut because I had a hair appointment today. So I got it cut back to the length that I like, and I'm like really, really happy and everything because I really like this length. Because yesterday I was in London again, so if you don't like follow me on Instagram, you won't know. I went to London Monday and Wednesday, and Monday we went to see School of Rock, and yesterday, Wednesday, we went to see Annie. Both those shows were blooming phenomenal, okay? If you ever go down to London and want to see a show, School of Rock or Annie, both of them are amazing, okay? But that is not what today is about. So, if you saw one of my later videos, I did a workout challenge experiment thing. It was the Ballet Abs workout experiment. I think that's what I titled it. But I will link it somewhere for you. So if you haven't already seen it, it is a 20-minute video. And it is basically just explaining the basics about it, so how long I took and how it generally progressed. So at the end of that video, I did say that I bought a crop top from Primark, and I was actually considering wearing it, which was crazy because I've never worn a crop top before. I've never had the confidence to wear a crop top before, so that was kind of crazy in my mind. So, let me take these off. So, on Wednesday, when I went down to London again, I wore the crop top. Now, this was absolutely bonkers for me because this was the first time I'd ever worn a crop top. And I just wanted to basically tell you how Wednesday went. So, I posted it on Instagram because it was an inspiration video style like BTS. Day where I decided to take inspiration from Hoseok from BTS, Hobie, whatever you want to call him. But I took inspiration from Hoseok for that day, and I just happened to put on the crop top. I didn't really think about it. I just thought, okay, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. So we're going to put on this, and this. So I ended up wearing, if you haven't seen it already, I ended up wearing some blue jeans, some deep blue jeans, my crop top, which was a tie-dye style, which I showed you in the last video, a green bomber jacket that I bought on Monday from Superdry, which I'm in love with, by the way, and some red Converse material boots. And I obviously wore my face mask because we were in London and pollution and all that. It wasn't that bad, actually. It was quite funny to see how many stares I got because, well, we're talking about London here. But that was what I wore for the day. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of how that day went with the crop top and how my confidence progressed. Because, yeah, it was an interesting day. So when we first got to the train station to head down to London, my bomber jacket was zipped up because, well, mainly because it was cold. Because it was cold when I woke up yesterday morning. Yay. Anyone who lives down here and knows where I live and knows the area, you'll know that this particular part of England, UK, is very, very cold. But yeah, it was zipped up. No question about it, it was cold. It was blooming freezing. I don't know why I decided to wear a crop top because I knew it was cold down here. But when I got on the train, I kept it zipped up for the whole journey because I really wasn't confident enough yet. I was just kind of I'm not wearing a crop top. So the whole train ride, I had it up. It wasn't actually that warm on the train, so it didn't look out of place, if that makes sense, that I was wearing a zipped up jacket. when I got to London, I got off the train and I put on my face mask and all that. And it was alright temperature. Obviously, if you've seen King Cross Station, you know that the arrival area is kind of open. So it wasn't a closed off building. I love King's Cross no matter what. But it wasn't a closed off building, so the temperature was alright. So I kept it zipped up. Then we went to Platform 9 3/4 shop because I wanted to go on Monday, but we didn't get a chance to go. So we did that first. We were walking around and we had a pretty good look. Then after that, we went and walked down to start to do some shopping. And this was gone midday. And it wasn't too warm. The underground, of course, is generally warm. But I didn't feel warm when I was stood there, and obviously the gust of wind from the train coming up just kind of gave me that extra cool down. So for most of the time shopping, to start with, my bomber jacket was zipped up. And then finally it hit me that I needed to unzip this thing. So as we got back to the Superdry pop-up shop, where I actually got the bomber jacket from, I tried on another jumper and I ended up getting it, by the way. I love it because it's Osaka 06 and it's kind of like a crop hoodie. A crop over the head hoodie, not zip up, because that's jumper to me. I got another like hoodie jumper, whatever you want to call it. So I had to take it off for that, obviously. So I kind of unzipped it and I was stood in the corner of the shop without a jacket on, with a crop top on. That kind of petrified me, but I went straight on with the hoodie and I decided, and because I was so focused on the hoodie that I was going to get, I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing with my own body. So I put on the bomber jacket again, but I didn't zip it up. And at that point it kind of clicked. It don't really matter, it's what I wanted to wear today, so why would I bother? If I want my bomber jacket unzipped or off, I can do it. So from then on, I left it unzipped because I was kind of hot already. And I'd kind of only gotten to like halfway unzipped so that you didn't see my stomach at the bottom half of the crop top. So from then on, I left it unzipped if I wanted to, but I hadn't taken it off properly. It was at one time and a jumper went straight on, so I hadn't really technically taken it off. So eventually we got to eat lunch and we went to a sushi place. That was a really, really nice meal, to be honest. And I ended up taking off my bomber jacket because I normally take off jackets when I'm in a building to sit and eat. So that was like really the first definitive time I took off my bomber jacket and left it off. And I was exposed. And it was like a table of 6 and like paired tables, so me and my mum were like opposite each other, and then to my left there was a couple of guys, and then to my right there were a couple of ladies, and they were all like speaking English. They could have talked to me at any time. They didn't, and no one really stared at me, and I kind of had that realization I shouldn't care. So when we left, I did put my jacket back on because it was cold outside at that point. And then we went back to Bubbleology. So if you don't know, Bubbleology is a bubble tea shop or a boba shop, whatever you want to call it. We went back to get some boba because we wanted to. And so we ordered our drinks. We actually had specials because on Monday I had a fruit tea and Mama Blade had a milk tea. And they were both nice. I did prefer the milk tea, though. So we decided we were going to try a special. So we both got specials. I got strawberries and cream, and she got an Oreo, and mine had popping boba. Let me just say, popping boba is like my new favourite thing. It is amazing. And yeah, so when we sat down with that, I had my bomber jacket off because I was kind of hot. And like people were coming and going and coming and going. And that was kind of the turning point. I didn't need to look a certain way to wear a crop top. I can do whatever I want. So then for the rest of the day, I was quite relaxed with it. And when we got into the theatre to watch Annie, because it was kind of warm in there, my bomber jacket came off and it stayed off for the whole thing, which was like 3 hours sitting in a crop top, which I thought I'd be really self-conscious about, but I wasn't. I just wasn't. Which is kind of an amazing concept to me, seeing as before yesterday and before even the end of this challenge that I did, I never thought I'd wear a crop top in public. And then on Wednesday, I didn't think I'd take off my bomber jacket or even unzip it. And I got to the point where I was comfortable with whatever. Which, yeah, absolutely crazy. It was absolutely bonkers. And now I've actually started looking at other crop tops because it really wasn't that bad. I even looked at a crop top in, I think it was Hollister, because we had to go and pick something up from Mama Blade, and then Hollister was next to that particular Superdry store, so we went in there. We did go in quite a lot of stores, and Hamleys was a big one. I stayed in there for a bit longer than Mama Blade, and my jacket actually came off. It came off like while we were in the toilets because the toilets were really warm, but it stayed off, and my phone was actually in my bomber jacket. It just went in our bag, our Superdry bag, and stayed in there. And when I went in the bag, I left the bomber jacket in there for another 5 minutes or so. I eventually got to the point where I didn't care what other people thought, and I was confident in a bomber jacket, which is bonkers. Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I got to the end of the day, and to be honest, in my head, I didn't want to even put on my bomber jacket. I felt so confident in something that's only covered half of my top half of my body. There was a whole part of me exposed, which, if you think about it, isn't something we should be afraid of. But yeah, that was my experience, my first ever experience at 14 years old, nearly 15, my first ever experience with a crop top. Now, yesterday was amazing, as amazing as Monday. I'm honestly over the moon with how it went yesterday, and the fact that I am confident in a crop top now. I never thought I'd be able to say that. But yeah, it went well. And I am now feel confident buying a crop top. So yeah, guys, that was today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sorry this is another long one. It seems like this particular topic that we're talking about is kind of long video series or something. Yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like down below. It lets me know that you like this sort of thing. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and hit that bell icon, because then you'll know when I post, because as you've seen, I am not consistent. I don't have a timetable. It is when I have time for a video, I make a video. But yeah, if you haven't already, hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I post videos. Leave a comment down below letting me know something. I like to talk to you guys and reply to comments if you haven't already noticed. Also, I have been using the YouTube forum. So if anyone has a channel and knows their stuff about YouTube, go check out my YouTube forum post because I'm currently looking for an editing software. I'm finding it difficult to find a decent editing software that I can really commit to using. Please bear in mind I am using a HP Windows 10 laptop, and my mum's is as well because I sometimes use hers. So please bear in mind I have not got any editing software built into my computer, so I can't exactly turn to that, which is why my videos recently have been non-edit. It's just a lot easier. So yeah, also hit me up in the comments about that if you want to, and if you have any suggestions, because it really, really helps me out and it makes sure that I can continue making videos, which I really do enjoy if you can't tell. So yeah guys, do all that stuff. All my links will be down below. I have loads of ways to talk to you guys and I want to talk to you guys more, so please, please, please go follow me on those. Instagram is currently my main one. I've been posting quite a lot on there and that is kind of my go-to for some reason. Twitter is more personal stuff that I'm kind of like retweeting. I do occasionally tweet, but mainly it is like retweets. So if you want to see some of the stuff I'm seeing on Twitter and I'm enjoying, then definitely follow me on Twitter. Snapchat, I only really have friends, but add me and snap me because I will try my best to snap back because I'm still not used to Snapchat. There is also Small Sing. Go check out some of my song covers on there. I work really hard on those because music is a passion of mine, as well as like all the performing arts. Did I miss anything? No, I don't think I missed anything. Wait! I got a... I don't know if I'm about to say this right. I don't even know anymore, but I have a new account on a privatized... I'm going to try and describe this as best I can. It is basically where you can comment and basically tell me stuff without me having to know who you are. A lot of people on Instagram do use this, and I'm going to start implementing this for those who want to give me feedback but don't want to be known for the feedback. So I'm going to start using that a lot more. I will link that down below as well. That will be with all my other social medias. And if you didn't see the audition video, I have auditioned for the Sumpy Rising Legends. So if you want, you can go check out the link to my application on the Sumpy website. I will leave that just below all my links. And I'm pretty sure I've remembered everything now, so there's so much to say. But yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope I will see you guys in my next video, which should be less than it is now, because I need to stop making long videos. People seem to like my short videos. That's all I'm saying. But anyways guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, go follow me on all my social media, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!